Hello people, welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Gbemisola here. So today we set out to one of the major markets in Lagos for some Christmas shopping for food. Fun fact, I have never been to Mile12 before, so my husband and I thought to go there to shop for food stuff since we heard that some food items are quite cheaper there, right? So we found a place to park our car and off we went into the market. Guys, let me tell you something. If you like yourself, you better wear something like Crocs or rubber slippers or sandals, something you can easily wash or clean when you get home, because this market is very dirty and messy. But one thing I really like about this market is the pop of colors, like different colors. I mean, the greens, the reds, the yellows, all that pop of colors. See the green cucumber, red. You can see that watermelon is very, very ripe. Red watermelon, yellow carrots, like all those pop of colors give me joy. One thing is, I love coming to the market. So we had to go to the innermost. When I say innermost, I mean the deepest part of the market, because apparently the messier the messier it is, the cheaper the price. So we had to follow this guy. That is our market guide for that day. We had to follow him into the deepest part of there was even a point where we could no longer follow him, so we had to tell him to go and bring the stuffs out to where we were sitting now, because guy, I'm saying it again, everywhere there is messy, so you better go prepared. We didn't wear Crocs. We were not informed that Mile12 is that messy, so we didn't wear Crocs. But anyways, we had to sit down here and wait for the guy to bring the pepper. And while we're waiting, we saw this guy washing carrots. So our market guide eventually brought the pepper. That's tomatoes actually. So we're buying it separately. We bought tomatoes first, and then we bought rodo later, and then tatashe afterwards. But one thing is, I was wondering, is it that same carrot that guy was cleaning up, that carrot that looked really dirty, that became this fresh bright yellow carrot? Tomatoes have been picked already. This is a whole bath of tomatoes, so we told them that we want the clean ones, not the ones that have been broken, those ones they call them esha. We didn't want those ones, so we wanted the very hard and fresh ones. And he said the tomato was for how much? I think he first called it 12k thereabout, but eventually we priced it down to 8,000 naira, and I think that's a good buy. So let me know what you think about the price of the tomato. Moving on, the carrot guy said carrots was for 8,000 naira. We didn't eventually buy carrots because we didn't plan to buy carrots. We're going to buy carrots later. Afterwards, we went to get oats, all these measured oats, one pint of oats, right? Fun fact, I prefer to have oat swallow to having oat porridge. So I just blend this and then turn it into swallow whenever I want to have oat swallow. So for this paint, one pint of oat swallow in Mile12 is 5,500 naira, and then I blended for 6,000 naira, and I think that's fair compared to how much I used to buy it before. In Bariga market, I used to buy it for 7,000 naira, but this is 5,500 naira. Next, we got oil, groundnut oil, red oil, any kind of oil. For the oil, we got the 10 liters for 32,000 naira. For red oil, we got 2 of them for 7,500 naira. Sincerely, if you ask me, I would say that you should just buy all these kind of things. I mean, oil, salt, sugar in your local market, because the prices are not really. I even think the price at Mile12 is more expensive than what you get in your local market. And if it's not more expensive, they might actually be the same thing. So it's not worth going through all that stress to get things like this. Next, we got egusi, that's melon, oloyin beans, oloyin beans is honey beans, right? I think that's all we got from this person. Egusi is 1,500 naira per derica, and oloyin beans was sold for 6,000 naira. I think it says 6,200, but I priced it down to 6,000 naira per pint. We got this bowl of onions, dry onions particularly, for 3,000 naira. The ones that are not dry, that's the purple ones, are cheaper. They are 2,000 or 2,500 thereabouts, but we got the dry ones for 3,000 naira. So we got all of these potatoes for 2,000 naira. And we got all of these Scotch bonnet peppers, that's rodo, for 5,000 naira. We got crayfish, one derica of crayfish for 2,500 naira. I like to buy the one that is not blended, because I like to pick out some dirt by myself and blend it. And we also got this dry peppers for 200 naira per one, so I got 1,000 naira. I got these bowls, everything for 6.5 thereabouts. This one is 1.5, yes, 1.5. This big one, okay, this one is 2,000 naira. This big one is 3.5, yes, everything 6.5. I actually got them to store stuffs, pepper, protein and all of that, so yes, they're going to come in really handy. So guys, let me know what you think about the prices, if they are fair or not, and let me know if you've been to Mile12 market before. How was your experience like? Did you like the whole market area? For one, I think the market is quite rough. It's a bit rough, but I like how colorful everything is, especially the fresh things like carrots, okra, peppers. I like how fresh they looked, right? The ones they've cleaned up, because there are a lot of dirty looking ones there, but I like the ones they've cleaned up. So let me know what your experience was like in Mile12 and if the prices are okay. The next video is going to be me going to another market entirely to get protein, that's beef and other things, right? So you want to make sure to like, comment and subscribe so you know the prices of these things at the market. Bye.